All right, traders, happy Friday. Fridays get here so quickly when we're having fun. Something I was thinking about this morning is, especially since I've been trading for a while, the journey. The journey's the fun part, especially if you can be on the journey. I mean, you talk to older people, they always tell you the destination's not where the happiness is. It's in the journey. So if we're able to pursue this each and every day, we're living the dream. Let's put it that way. So reviewing yesterday, I could not get anything going yesterday. The day before that, everything was green. Yesterday, everything was red. Stayed disciplined with the rules, so I was happy there. But backs against the wall here on the small account with the fees. Reviewing it all and need to have some decent green days coming up here. Let's just put it that way. So let's dive into some tickers this morning and see what we can find. There's a lot of marine plays that have been popping up. Sea mining stocks soar as Trump signs executive order to jumpstart that sector. We're seeing a few of those tickers making a move. The pre-market risers, yeah, at SES, that's in that same sector. OMEX, same sector. AI has been moving as well a little bit. Pony is one of those AI plays. Mr. McCartney, good profit on OMEX, 92 cents up to $1.32. Overnight, but getting chopped up on going short for the last hour or so. Dude, I love it. So, taking the long and then taking the short of it. Brilliant. No bias, just taking the long and the short of it. That's a good place to be mentally. I'm going to be focusing strictly on single entries. Single entries today. Can add to winners, cannot add to losers. That's my rule. It does affect the win rate. I was going over the win rate last night. It does affect it negatively. But I'm trying to avoid those outlier trades that can negatively impact your overall trading performance on the week, on the month, and on the quarter, on the year. You guys know what I'm talking about. So you can have a high consistency rate, let's say 90%, by adding until they work out. But the times they don't, it will hurt. So consistency rate's a little lower, and that's okay. I'm letting the winners work for me, so I'm happy about that. All right, there's metal plays, the sea mining plays, AI plays, and what's the leading gap of this morning? I mean, it's some of these plays you guys have been trading, like McCartney, OMEX. That's the leading gapper I see with the most volume on it. I got 144 is the 200-day moving average. Kayvon, good morning to you. Let's have a good Friday. Good Friday. Good Friday was last Friday. We're going to have a good Friday this Friday, too. So we got ASTS, that's Space Mobile. It's kind of sitting up here around resistance at 25 that it tapped. Left of the chart, ASTS, 25 is very good. Very good ceiling of resistance. I'm monitoring that one. Hasbro had a nice climb yesterday. I threw it on the watch list for a potential hangover this morning. About 62.50 on it. To see if that one can pull back a little bit. Looking for a spike there out of the gates to short into. ACHR took a couple L's here. Still like the chart a little bit. Man, that one's aggravating. I told Kayvon I ain't complaining today. New rule, no complaints today. Let's see how long that lasts. AMBP is a hangover play. I am watching this morning for a short for profit taking. This is exactly what I look for. 380 looks like it's going to have to be the risk on it. Left of the chart, very good 380 resistance. Nice pop this morning or yesterday, and this is what I look for with the hangovers. Nice climb yesterday. Opening week, normally we see the longs from the prior day profit taking, especially when there's no momentum on that name. Pony coming back up to after hours highs. OMEX on a tear still. That's where most volume is. I don't mind hitting it on the short side, but again, I'm trying to focus more on the backside. We are the backside boys. Front side can hurt, especially with a smaller account. And I'm trying to avoid those outliers trades that can, and Kayvon and I were talking about that last night. Something important I want to note. I was reviewing my consistency since January, and it's pretty much right under 50%, which is, I used to have over 75% win rate, but I would smack a lot of trades more. I would hit them. So you can have a higher percentage rate if you do that, but the problem is those outlier trades, which I'm trying to avoid right now, the ones that can negatively impact your week, your month, and your quarter, really. So low percentage rate, too much significance is put on a high consistency rate, because I've seen traders with 90% that blow up on the one trade, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. But as long reviewing, I'm going to do a video on this too, because with CMEG, the pro reports, you can actually look at your trade performance. It was amazing. I could see how long I hold my winners and how long I hold my losers. I mean, it was giving me a very detailed insight into that. Hold the winners for an hour, hold the losers for 30 minutes. So I was really happy seeing that. I want to keep up with that and try to avoid these outlier trades that can hurt the account. Okay, again, a couple minutes till the market opens on up. OMEX, this is the sector that's hot right now. The two leading gappers, OMEX, SES, and the C mining plays spiking up. I don't mind looking for a short there. MG in the building, good morning to you. And then some of the AI plays. Pony has been getting a move up too. Yeah, the last couple days, what has been all the attention on? CEP and AREB. So we could see attention go back over there. Honestly, guys, I may even consider, you're hearing it for the first time, I may even consider a long on AREB against the previous close, 392. I may consider it. Because just yesterday I called these two plays happening when the leading gappers started fading. Choppiness. Shorts are underwater here, I believe. That would be like against 393 or so. That's a big maybe if I do that. Likely not, but I may do it. ASTS against 25 on a short side. A couple of these plays. ACHR I may hit again. I don't know. I'm uncertain there. We got to see what the SPY is going to do today. I don't want to be so eager to just start taking trade after trade and over trading, knowing that my account is red via fees. Need to start being a little pickier with the trades. So we're gonna snipe something out today. We're gonna snipe it out. All right, MG alert in a ticker that just popped up. I'll have to look at that scanner you sent me again. Yesterday, apparently, it was down. You emailed me, and it's working right now, though. RATO 915 just came out with some news. It's an acquisition. Thank you, guys. Yeah, this one's barely any volume on it right now. Rito, it could. Some chat rooms could jump in on it. Kayvon watching LH for the opening strength to short. Yep. I see that. Yeah, I'm looking the same thing for a few opening plays to short into, such as maybe ASTS against 25 and Hasbro, a spike up towards like 63.4. That's where the 200-day is. Keith in the building. Happy Friday. Hey, are you live today? I think probably not a bull day. We'll see. got your account back, and you're ready to rock and roll. All right, hey, we're sitting right around the same mark right now, so you know the fees have been eating me up. So I gotta sit down and I'm gonna make a video. We gotta figure out what to do. Make sure we're staying green outside of those fees. All right, market is now open. Keith, don't blow up today. We're gonna be green. Let's focus on discipline, cutting the losers, letting the winners run. AMBP getting a little spike right here, dude. This is what I liked. 380, very good resistance, AMBP. Why do these always drag me into them right at the open? AMBP 380 is very good resistance. How much do these shorts cost? Let me take a peek. Talking about being patient, and here my it's $2.40 per 100. God, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Yeah, 380 is very tough there. AMBP left of the chart, got a morning spike right up there. That is exactly what I was looking for too. I'm gonna be patient, I think. All right. CEP getting the morning spike where all the bulls were, and then AREB, I said I may consider a long here against the previous close 392. Oh boy, AREB. This is just like the YOLO long because so many shorts have been involved here. I may do AREB. Honestly, I might do AREB. It's a YOLO play, so small size. I'm literally gonna go like I'm gonna go like 50 shares against 390. I'll do that AREB against 390. It's going to be pretty tight, small share size. This is kind of a YOLO, riskier kind of trade. But the last 2 days, I've liked what I've seen. Squeezing out shorts. You don't see these trades often from me, so I am not confident in it. Let me put it that way. I'm not confident in this trade. But the last 2 days, we've seen morning spikes here. 360 up to 460, 220 up to 350. We'll see what happens here today. There she goes a little bit. Gotta sustain it. God, I'm so uncomfortable in longs. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to let that one do its thing for a little bit. I got my stop in at 390. I'm going to flip around. The last thing I want to do is tunnel in on something. OMEX pulling back a little bit. The C play. $420 could. Oh, AREB spike up 454. What in the heck? Should I size into this a little bit? of a 418 average. Small share size though. Kayvon. Shorten it full size. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Pull back a little bit right now. Man, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Does have a lot of resistance in the 450 60s. Pretty nasty pullback right there too. Remember that picture I posted the other day? Elmo snorting that crack, looking for 10x. That's what I'm looking for right now. Yeah, 418 average. Needed to hold up. AREB. Yeah, if she goes like green to red, that ain't going to be too good. Ain't going to be too good if she goes green to red. But probably the adjusted stop after that move right there is going to be... I don't want it down to 390 now at this point. I got to think about it. Yesterday, this thing, even around 10 o'clock, had a nice move up. Just so many short. It's been a choppy, difficult trade, but a lot of shorts involved there. Okay. All right. I can't tunnel in there. I'm going to keep looking around. What are you guys working right now? OMEX still holding on strong. $420's holding up right now. AREB, $420's holding up. Throw out some tickers if you guys, as you guys are seeing them. Still working RETO. Yeah, I don't like that elevator down right there. AREB. Man, I'm trying to work this. You guys know I'm not confident in long trades at all. Still in RETO. All right, OMEX is interesting up here. I mean, it's up from 40 cents up to $1.60. It is tempting. It had a massive sell-off back in September, 520 down to 50 cents. It's been sitting there. I looked at the short interest. It's like 7%, I think. 7% short interest. OMEX might be... let me check the short locates on it. It's $1 per 100. It's not terrible. OMEX not terrible here. $1 per 100. Still being patient, other than AREB. Still being patient. Again, longs will return back to what has been working if none of these leading gappers get their move. OMEX 170 down to 150. Looking for some more there. Looking for a little bit more of a move there. Kayvon's still waiting. I'll probably take all of AREB on a massive pop. Let's get that massive pop. I'm speaking it into existence. Need the 420s to hold. Or otherwise, you see this red to green move it did? 420. The magic 20-cent areas where it did a red to green. My stop's pretty much, I'm going to adjust it to break even, which it might drop down to here right now. I'm giving it every opportunity in the world, but I really don't want it to go red to green and then green to red. That's not going to be a good look. If it starts selling off a bunch right here, it's not going to be a great look on it. So the stop I'm bringing up, I'll bring it to like 410. Smaller share size here, high risk. OMEX back up to the highs. I'm probably going to end up locating OMEX. OMEX, where are you at? All right. $150's kind of holding up on it right now. I am going to go ahead and accept those shares. AREB just pulled back to 420, so that one's not looking great. A 410 stop there. I'm going to go ahead and take the trade. OMEX 175 short. Man. It's 100 shares. I'm doing single entries. Taking the opposite side of the trade. It may gravitate up towards $2 is the concern. The elevator down here soon would be lovely. I can't give it up to over $2 though. I can't give it up to over $2 is my problem right here. AREB coming down to my stop. It's at 417 now. I needed 420 to hold, but Gave that every chance in the world. It looks like it's going to take me out. That's all right. So OEMX, I started at 175. 190. I'll give it to 190 something. Whatever I put in is going to be the top. So, buy to cover. Let's see if we can get the elevator down to like 120 or so. All right, OMEX hit it up there at 175, 100 shares, 194.5 stop, so $25 risk for some decent return. Fingers crossed. I'm looking for the elevator down on this. But so far she's straight up. From 45 cents to $1.75. Looking for a decent green day today. MG, how's Rito working out for you? Long one, short one right now. OMEX looks due. She looks due for a crack here. Come on, elevator down. I need you. Still getting bought up on dips right now. Still getting bought up a little bit on dips is OMEX. 175 short, I'm working. I'm kind of just monitoring it closely because if it snaps, we could get a bloodbath here. I'm going to let it play around, though. I'll let that one play around a bit. All right, let me look for some. I like how it's just sitting up and over the 200-day as well. If you were to ask me, I would think it's going to close under 142. But we will see. You never know. You never know. You don't trade the certainties. Long PEP is Kayvon and TMUS. Nice. Both of those look like they're getting a little pop on them. Okay, I don't want to put an insubordinate amount of significance on each up and down tick, which is why I'm flipping through other tickers, because I don't want to focus on every up and down tick. CEP not looking good. That one the last couple days has been a long. OMEX trying hard to hold. We'll see. It's getting hit though. A lot of upper shadows. AREB, I got a little long there. That one's working out a little bit right now. 420 still holding on it. SES, another C play, hitting 125. And RZLV, not bad either up here. RZLV spiking up. 230s, that one's hitting. Man, there's a few good plays out there right now. So far, I'm just working OMEX, short 175, AREB, long 418. Two very different trades. OMEX, I'm trying to give a little room. I'll give that into the mid-90s. But I am looking for that to stay heavy and get the elevator down move. Would be kind of ideal on it. RZLV 230 is holding up as some resistance. 220 as support. As an AI play. Trying hard not to tunnel in on these two plays. RZLV's kind of interesting short against 330. Dude, nice MG. Great work on Rito. Excellent work, MG. Alright, OMEX pulling in just a little bit. We need that one to really snap. We need like confirmation on a snap there. If you guys are catching what I'm saying. OMEX. Let me check what AREB is doing. I'm still playing around. Alright, OMEX, let's elevator down here. Let's get to like the low 150s. It's a decent sell-off, OMEX. Yeah, McCartney, I was thinking about taking it all and then hitting it again on a pop, but I don't know. It just popped right back up. Damn it. Additionally, I'm thinking about locating another 100. Since I'm green on it, my rules allow it since I'm green on it. Just feel like this one can be a big trade for me. If I really let this winner work. AREB back up to VWAP. So there's two I'm with, so more so I'm focused on those. Pony, why didn't I take this one? God bless. The fake out breakout, Pony, 980, selling off 840 right now. Kayvon trailing TMUS. Nice, that's working out very well. Yeah, I'm green these two trades. I'm trying to be patient with them. I was very patient with my losers yesterday. Let's be patient with the winners. ASTS sell off from 24 to 23. Man. What's SPY doing? SPY's at its lows right now on the day. Let's flip through some tickers. CEP getting a little spike up. Again, leading gappers falling. And then CEP, AREB, the ones that were moving the last few days. Momentum shifts. Pony. I said I'm not going to complain at all today, so I'm not going to complain. I'm just flipping through tickers. RZLZ 230. I said that was interesting there. That's not a complaint, though. AREB. I'm still going to give it time. 410's the adjusted stop there. OMEX, decent pullback. OMEX, really good pullback now. It's almost red on the day. It's testing out the open of the day. I really want like the snap on it. Just the elevator down snap, maybe halt down. I'll take half off right here, 157, and I'll look to hit it again on a pop with those shares that I just took off. If it pops up to where in like the mid 160s, I'll hit it again, OMEX with those shares. All right, so we're at least being smart and locking in something. I'm up nearly 20 cents on it. I feel like I have to. All right, we'll do the adjusted stop at break even on these, and otherwise, just I'm gonna probably ignore it. 175 stop. Yeah, I need to ignore it. I really do need to ignore it. Start moving on to something else. OMEX, if that one starts selling off and the longs unwind to get 150 now. It's heavy on the day, coming down towards that 200-day moving average. All right, I'm going to focus on something else, guys. AREB sitting right under the VWAP. That just needs like a volume pop to get into it. What else are you guys looking at or working? Flipping through the gainers, I'm not seeing a whole lot. Okay, Vaughn's working TMUS. That's back to the lows. And then PEP's at the lows too. SPY's just still selling off. Good job taking some off there though, Kayvon. Stay disciplined though. All right, OMEX popping off the now. So OMEX is now red on the day. I believe it's going to pull under that 200-day moving average. That was my theory initially. The open's 157. We could hit it again on a pop, but so far just the short so far on OMEX, and then at 175, and AREB took a 418 long. Looking for AREB to get a nice spike up towards, I mean, it needs the volume. Nothing else is moving though, so it wouldn't be surprising to me if AREB got it. I got a long down here. It's kind of in an inverse head and shoulders right now. It's testing VWAP still, just needs a big spike up here. Not sure if today will be the day it gets it. But I know the chat rooms out there are probably eager to all swarm something. So my rules with leftovers that I did change about a week ago. I have a 175 average OMEX with leftovers. I don't hit them anymore. It either is going to stop me out break even, or it's going to work out continually throughout the day. But I'm not going to hit it on a pop because I've given back everything doing that several times. I've given back everything. Like I'll hit it on a pop and then it just curls right back up and end up going red on it, and it's awful. Those are awful. Okay, SPY's chopping around its lows right now. We're going to flip through some gainers. No complaining today, Kevin. No complaining. FLG is kind of interesting up here. FLG. Last time I said something was interesting, I should have taken it. So FLG 1230s is really good resistance left of the chart. Market's selling off. FLG's up, but it's on earnings. All right. I don't really like shorting earnings. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna short that. Man, this market's kind of blah right now. All right, AREB, I need ya. I need ya to get up through VWAP. And then OMEX, I need you to keep cracking and fading. OMEX may set up in a little head and shoulders pattern, though. Like 165 left shoulder, 165 right shoulder. And, 150 is probably going to be the neckline here. 150 is that $0.50 natural area support that you kind of need it to break. Crack under. Nothing else is really spiking up, so come on, AREB. Man, yesterday around, what is it, 10 o'clock right now? Yesterday, right at 10 o'clock, this thing had a spike. $4 up to $4.79. Come on, I know you can do it. Giving the winners every opportunity in the world to work. I am happy with that. So yesterday was kind of annoying, right? Because the whole market was going straight up. CSIQ going up right now. And there was really no news. It was like insiders freaking Congress buying the whole market up because they knew Trump had spoken to President Xi of China, and it was a good meeting. So ridiculous. All these insiders having this insider knowledge. All right, I need my 2 trades to work. Come on. AREB 418 long. Stop is pretty much right down there at my average. And then OMEX is curling up. I need it to form a right shoulder up here, if you guys know what I'm saying. So it is looking like it's trying to form a little shoulder up here, 165-ish. If you guys missed the short up there, it's not a bad play. 165 short on the right shoulder. The theory with AREB is every time it looked like a good short the last couple days, it was a long. That's why I feel like it's been accumulating shorts. That was the theory behind that trade. OMEX, yeah, 165, nice, looking like a good shoulder. OLB going parabolic, McCartney. All right, yeah. Oh, it's tapping the 200 beautifully. I'll show you that. I don't know if you guys use these, but they do work out pretty well. There's the red line, the 200-day. Let me see. So what's going on here? Is this what sector are we in here? The reason I ask, I don't like to be short two like C plays, the same sector. I've done that a couple times. I've been involved in pretty much like the same sector short on something, and obviously they're both kind of moving together. It's kind of holding VWAP right now. It's getting really good volume. Some chat rooms did just jump into this. 230 pre-market highs could be the risk. On OLB, yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad play. Let me check the shorts. OLB. Oh, $5 per 100. I can't do that. But that's not a bad one. Good alert there. CSIQ I got coming up right up to a resistance line I have. CSIQ. I don't see any news here except maybe a downgrade. It's got pretty good $11 resistance. Not sure why this one's going against the market. Solar. Canadian Solar. All right. Yeah, CSIQ, I may take a trade there. Let me see how much these shorts cost, CSIQ. I don't like to have to locate every single play. $1.11. I'll take them. $10.63 CSIQ. Damn. 10.63. I guess 10.93. I'll do 10.93 risk. It's about $15. Otherwise, at least back down to 10.20. All right, working 3 right now. Probably going to be all I'm working right now. Working AREB. That one is pulling back down to my average price. I got to stop on that 410, so nearly break even if that doesn't work out. CSIQ, I got a short here, 50 shares at 10.63. 10.93 risk. And OMEX still short there. Leftovers 175. I was got up 20 cents on leftovers right now, but I'm gonna let those fade throughout the day if they will. AREB is the only one right now not cooperating. We'll see. Every time that thing looks like a short, it turns right back around. So we'll see there. I'm just gonna work these 3 guys and hang out. CSIQ is hitting a level of resistance. I got mapped off. I feel like I needed to take that one. OLB, $2, giving it some trouble still. Yeah, that after hours pre-market resistance is going to be tough. OMEX, beautiful little head and shoulders. 150 neckline, it needs to snap under. Still red on the day right now. All right, AREB really needs to hold the 420 so it can get high off of 420. And then my CSIQ trade, I like it to just start profit taking a little bit. I don't see really the news there. Market is climbing back up a little bit. This might be helping Kayvon's trades out. TMUS and PEP. No, TMUS back at lows. And PEP still going sideways a bit right there. OMEX on the neckline, 150. We need that to snap under that. It just cracked under 150. Needs to really crack and hold that. Crack and hold under 150. I love working multiple trades. It really helps me to focus. McCartney shorted OMEX again, 153. Okay, good alert there. CSIQ, I need you to work. Because that max loss, well, it won't be a max loss, but it'll be a... I haven't had a decent winner, so L here would kind of suck. I need CSIQ to work. Yeah, OMEX is looking fairly heavy. I need to grow a pair and start hitting these with more. It's just tough with the account, man. It's tough. I feel like I cannot take it. I cannot take like... cannot take decent L's. Alright, AREB coming back in. And OMEX, we'll see what that one does. I mean, it's probably going to bounce around a little bit. That's why I like leftovers there. It's just I don't really care what it does. My stop is near the highs. You know, leftover positions, you just let them work. If it drops another 30 cents, great. All right, I'm in 3. I don't think I'm going to take anything else right now, but I'll flip around. UPXI, it's got some decent volume right now. CSIQ hit my resistance. Need that to keep selling off. FLG on earnings, that's why that's up right now. BBAI spiking up. It's good volume on BBAI. McCartney's trading like a madman. Dude, look, learn from me. I literally was sideways for those 2 months on the promotion, and then commissions kicked in. I'm still sideways, but down 400 on fees. So I wish, looking back, I would have been a little more aggressive with my green days. So take it from me. Since you're not having any of the fees right now, try to be... I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm telling you what I wish I would have done looking back. I wish on the green days I would have been more aggressive. Maximizing those. AREB I just got stopped out of for 11. That one pulled back in. So barely green right now. CSIQ is going to need that one to work. Kayvon, my emotions right now are telling me literally to just wrap up a green day and take it all. That's what I've had a tough week, man. But then my actual brain is telling me, Kevin, work your winners. But then the winners are going to curl around. You guys know how it goes. Your emotions are saying YOLO. Yeah. BBAI pulling back off the 330s. Nice. OLB still sitting around 2. I ain't complaining today. Ain't complaining. RTC, McCartney up 100%, looking strong. Oh, nice, nice. I kind of filter out these penny plays, but I don't mind taking them if they're looking good. She's at near all-time lows. That's something I don't like when trading those. All right, let's flip through some tickers. UPXI at highs. All right, that's where the penny volume is. They didn't go to AREB today. They went to UPXI. Flag nearly hit 1220. This is on the earnings. I'll still hit it. Dude, look at Flag's resistance up here at 1240. I mean, I'll still hit it up there. If we get up to, even with the earnings, 1240 is so good. If we get up to 1240, I'll still hit that one. Tesla, wow. Wowzers. 262 up to 270 nearly. All right, most of the long volumes on UPXI today. Pony, what a sell-off. God, that was such a good little hangover too. No complaining. All right, CSIQ, a little red on it right now. That one's kind of going sideways, and I don't like it. And then OMEX popping up through 150 right now. Man, all right, well. Well. All right, UPXI 17. It may try to hold. That was an area to try to break out through on UPXI. See what happens there. Flag, I need that to 1240. Flag at 1240, I'm going to take a short, regardless of the earnings. Good resistance. OMEX fighting the open, it appears. The open's 157. It's got a lot of resistance overhead, I'll put it that way. I'm going to just stick with my leftovers at 175 and let it play around. Kayvon stops are in place. Good. Don't take them off. All right, SPY trying to hold the previous close, kind of up and down like a stripper on a stripper pole right now. UPXI is hitting new highs right now. That's where most of the long volume still is. I'm still short CSIQ, hitting a tough resistance area left of the chart. Flag already pulling back in a little bit. I need that higher. OMEX bouncing around a little bit. 150. SXTC is a little cheap play. That's getting a spike right now. Healthcare play. Oh, this has got a lot of resistance overhead. SXTC 320 from the other day. It's going to be a lot of longs stuck in there. Honestly, this like 220 to 30 area may hold up. SXTC. I don't really even see why it's up. I mean, healthcare has been up a little bit. If you guys know, let me know. But yeah, there's got a lot of like resistance from probably bags in it. Probably a lot of bags in it up there. It just, I need a little bit more volume on it. I don't know. SXTC. It's not a bad one. I remember us watching this one too the other day. SXTC, like up towards a fast move up towards like 230.40 would be real nice on it. Yeah, Kayvon, my emotions just want me to like just lock in a Green Day. For some reason, this week has been a fight for me. It has been a fight. Well, I did F up all my rules one of the days. That's probably the reason for it. Alright, the one I'm eyeballing right now that I'm not in is SXTC. Of course, flag at 1240, but that one's already pulled back a little bit. SXTC, a spike up towards 220.30 gets me interested. Let me check the locates on it. McCartney, I check the promotion. You may be getting rebated back for your locates too, which would be awesome. Alright, come on, SXTC. $2 per 100. I don't know if I'm doing that. Healthier life. Today's kind of tough. Yeah. I'm feeling that, definitely. It's kind of feeling like yesterday, too. Where yesterday, it felt like if you saw profits, take them. You know? That's how yesterday felt for me. And today, I'm feeling the same way, but I ain't listening to that gut, which could pose a problem. Yeah, when you see profits, take them. That's how yesterday felt and how today felt too. ARAB, I was up 30 cents, didn't take anything. OMEX, I took half off. That's curling back around for my right shoulder. ACHR, this could be sloppy seconds. God, I took 2 L's on this yesterday, though. Those emotions hurt. So 887, sold off, pop up to 880. Yeah. Oh my God! Look at this resistance too, up at $9. Yeah, I might have to do it. I'm kind of getting annoyed when my signals are popping up today because I almost feel like I'm feeling like not trading some of these, especially one that I took 2 L's on yesterday. But when the signal pops up, I mean, I gotta take it. If we get a little closer ACHR up there, I'll probably hit it. Healthier life. What did you trade today? And sorry, it's been tough. $8.95. Yeah, I think I need to take ACHR, unfortunately. Pretty much against the highs there. I was about to hit it at 873. Let me get it a little higher. I don't want to be so eager to jump into anything right now, but yeah, ACHR pulled it up to take a short. That one just sold off 5 cents, so I'm not going to chase that down right now. No complaining today, Kevin. CSIQ, what are you doing? 1050's trying to hold up there. Man, I'm not happy about that. That snap down under 1050 would have been great. Oh, you're green though. OMEX back up to this shoulder. That's tempting to hit it again, but I'm not doing it. Very tempting to hit that again. I'm not going to do it. I would if that would not be breaking my rules. AHR. No complaints. No complaints at all. Just developing a little twitch, maybe. That's all. 850 is good support there on it from yesterday. I gotta see what's going to happen there. I'm trying for a decent green day, guys. Really am, but this is not easy today so far. McCartney, RTC, yeah, 32 cents, nice. Yeah, I saw that. That is tempting. Oh, up there. I don't want it down here, though. Yeah, high day risk getting really too bad there. I don't like my CSIQ, how 1050 held up. I'm thinking about taking it off early. ACHR, that's kind of brutal. That is kind of brutal right there. Yeah, yo-yoing. Yep, that's a good analogy. That is a very good analogy. SPY is at lows. CSIQ is at highs. Love my life. Yeah, I got the stop set. UPXI is where most of the longs are. SXTC, wow, we did get that spike up to 250. Nice. It was a little pricey for those shorts, I believe. Yeah, I do imagine up here it's going to be real tough, like the 290s and so. That might actually be worth the short. It might be worth the short. What was it, $2 for 100? Oh no, it was $4.20. I can't do that. Yeah, I can't do that. SXTC, if you have the ETB shorts on these are cheap, you know, it's not bad with all this. I mean, when its ticker makes a move like it did this last week, you're going to have a lot of bags in it that are looking to get out. Creates a natural area of resistance up there. Flag, I wanted more on you. All right. AREB's bouncing off the previous close. That was my risk. 392 earlier. Beautiful area. Has been a little fade today. HAS, a little hangover fade today. Not bad. UPXI still fighting up. COUR, a very interesting move. I mean, this sell-off, curl back up, consolidation at the highs. SXTC, not bad. SXTC, really not bad up here. It's too pricey for me, though. $450 for those shorts. I just don't think I can do that. My account's already against the wall here on fees. What a brutal sell-off on Pony. This AI play, man, it's tapping that previous close. I'm wondering if that's a support area potentially on it. Guys, this is more discipline than I'm used to. I mean, HAS, I ain't going to complain here. I was kind of watching it for the pop and fade. That's not a bad one. It's been a few decent plays so far, but man, it's been fairly quiet and hard. SXTC back up to the highs. As Healthier Life pointed out, is a good point. The market's been yo-yoing. It's almost been like you got to take your profits quick. That's how today has felt. OLB, 185 support, $2 resistance. OLB's trying to hold up. What sector is this? I think I asked that before. This is on earnings, by the way. This is a little cheap play. They beat analyst consensus, 8 cents per share. OLB. So left of the chart, I mean, it does have some massive 250 resistance. A lot of 250 resistance. Could try to gravitate up there. But again, a lot of after hours and pre-market resistance. Let me look at OLB there. I think their short interest on the company was like 7%. I believe I looked at this earlier. I have a great memory. It's just a short one. Short percent of the float, 2.8%. So this is mostly all longs. OMEX looking heavy. Yeah, that probably is going to profit take and fade today. Just going to kick back with those shares. It probably pulls down. My profit target area is going to be like 120 on the leftovers. OLB, did that just tank down? $2 down? Yeah. Man, $5 per 100 shares. That's tough for me, man. That's tough. I want to do it, but that is tough. All right, OMEX, head and shoulders, beautiful pattern, going sideways now against 150. My CSIQ trade, I really need that one to snap 1050. Really need that to snap 1050. It's going sideways here. And ACHR trying again. I mean, it's popping up here a little bit. Could be sloppy thirds. UPXI still hanging on by a thread. Good job, Kayvon. Excellent. What else are you working? PP, probably, yeah, you stopped low a day there. TMUS stopped there. Tried Bro. Is that curling? Bro's curling a little bit there. Oh my word, guys! Today is not easy. How are you guys doing? Scraping some pennies today is how it feels. Scraping for pennies. I mean, OLB not too bad. That elevator down 2 to 170. SXTC still higher. I just cannot imagine this holding up here. I really can't. It's got $3, such good resistance there. Not to say it can't happen. It certainly can happen, but it's getting juicier for me to take a short here, especially coming up to 3 days ago on Tuesday. All of this resistance. It's a healthcare play. I mean, what is going on? Don't see any news there. Just where a lot of volume is. Nearly 1 million shares a minute here, SXTC. I don't know if I necessarily want to short the front side, but sometimes the back side doesn't give you an entry. That's the problem. That is the problem. They just elevator down, halt down, and it's done. 303 is the 50-day moving average. McCartney scalping's keeping you green. Good job. Yeah, and especially since you're on the promotion and not having any of the fees, dude. Dude, there was fades. Are you in here? There was a guy in here that was hyper scalping forget the ticker, FMTO, I think, but traded like $1,700 in commissions in one day. But that was like 25,000 shares. Back and forth. It's a ton. I'm brutally annoyed and bored with CSIQ. OMEX trying a lower shadow down there at like trying to do a little triple bottom around 148. SXTC higher, dude. Oh my god, SXTC higher. Wow. It's got a lot of resistance up here over 3. Dude, I might have to do this. Shoot. When they call my name like this. Now it's $6.50 for 100. Oh, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do that. That saddens me. I may do it up at 320. Maybe. It's a big maybe. This is a good opportunity trade right here. CSIQ, I'm bringing down my stop on it. Stop's going to be at like 1082. Just bringing it down. Not in love with it anymore. And right now I'm kind of focused in on SXTC. Up and over $3, but, you know, may not get that at all. It's a good chance we won't. Yeah, good trade OLB. Tap the 200-day perfect. Here's the 200-day OLB. Tapped it just perfect. I think we went over that. Great trade. SXTC hasn't quite got over $3 yet. OMEX lower. OMEX in the 140s again. Yep, good call there. SXTC, man. Dude, I'm pretty sure you get rebated back on these locates. So like taking the SXTCs, oh my gosh, dude. You trading that stuff for free. That is amazing. I believe that happened for me. I just don't know if that promo is still going on. Like I would take the short and then they'd rebate that back the following day if still in the promotion. Yeah, OLB looks good for the nosedive. SXTC still kind of holding up. Maybe not quite backside yet there. Kayvon, how are you doing? A few paper cuts? Doing all right? You've had such a good winning streak, so I will be so proud of you if on a red day you just take a couple paper cuts. And bro is curling around. I mean, that one is looking decent. Yeah, Kayvon's been on like a 9 or 10 day win streak. I'm refraining from complaining. That's what I'm doing right now. I want to, like, you can't have expectations for the day. I mean, other than you're going to trade within your rules and trade very well. AREB, snap. Whoa. Big snap, AREB. The expectations should be on your account, right? You're going to have L's, but just don't take. I just got stopped out, CSIQ. You're going to have L's, just make sure they're not big L's, right? Yeah, CSIQ just trending up. CSIQ, just checking the short interest there. .61%. There you go. There you go, Kevin. Probably still would have taken it. Keith, red on UPXI. Yeah, like a 30-cent spread there. Or if you trade it, just make sure it's sizing down a lot. Yeah, UPXI. UPXI is just, it's amazing that it's made this move. 22 it made the other day, all the way down to 7 and all the way back up. Unbelievable. Just an unbelievable move there. SXTC is kind of heavy on pops right now. ACHR is curling back around, and I'm kind of getting interested in that. Curling back around, stop would be kind of just back up towards those highs. I like this sloppy thirds play right here. I don't want to miss it this time. Fucking hell. 873, about to hit it. 869 now. I'm gonna get involved with it. Kind of in an area I don't really want to be involved with it at, but it's a nice little bear flag there. Stop will be up towards 880. We'll give it to 881. Always give it like a penny or two higher than than where I want it. I stopped out at the top on this one yesterday, so I'm looking to not do that today. All right. Yeah, I do like the bear flag I see here. Need to snap and fade, and like the sloppy thirds pop up there. Got quite a bit of support at 850, so I'm gonna have to. It's gonna have to be somewhat of a profit target area. Left of the chart, though, it looks good where it's been hitting. Alright, so OMEX leftover is ACHR short against, and I'm way off of where I would like to be on this one. About 10 cents off from where I'd like to be, so the risk is 881. CSIQ I need. Should I hit this again? CSIQ, so I've got a rule I can hit a ticker twice. Sitting at resistance here. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I cannot press the gas on today. Yesterday, that was a mistake. I wasn't feeling it yesterday, and I should have listened to that gut of just not pressing the action. Really should have listened to that gut. And today I'm feeling that way too. I really want to press on the accelerator today. But it's not, the market's not telling me to, so I need to really restrict myself from doing that. Alright, so I'm working the two, OMEX and then ACHR on this kind of bear flag, which is not working out right now. Got to stop up at 881 though. UPXI, oh my god. Keith, were you long or short this? She just elevated down. These are the worst when you're, like, let's say you were short in this, took some L's, and then this happens. That's one of the most frustrating things, seeing that. pet peeve number 1. Trading pet peeve number 1 for me. SXTC still trying to hang in the game here above VWAP. It's a China pharmaceutical play. Did OMEX just snap a little bit? Yeah, yeah. And they got bought right back up down there. 140 popped up. $15 to short 1,000 fades. Oh, fades is in here. You have fades and McCartney. Your image looks so similar. So I've been. Yeah, don't touch stocks under $1. Yeah, yep, fades. 8 some fees that day. My God, that was awful. OMAX, nice. Took some on CMAC. $15 short 1,000. Good, good work. Yeah, OMEX. I'm just kicking back here. I mean, I'm so small. I'm looking for that down to like 120 or lower. SXTC is getting shorted on these pops. It's a little pricey locating that one, though. All right, let me look at the trade so far. -10, -3, +9. All right. $140 crack we're getting right now. Yep. Looking good. Man, 175 average. I needed 1,000 shares there. I know, let's get the offering. Come on. I mean, she's got room to come down, dude. This thing has so much room to go down. A little descending triangle this morning. Descending triangle crack. Should stay heavy under 150 now. ACHR, I need a couple to work out for me. I like the bear flag I'm seeing here. I need a couple to work out for me today. That's all I'm asking for, market. Made 175 on OMEX. Hell yeah, dude. Good work. Been burnt so much on that morning bell chop. Starting the day after 10. Yeah, waiting 30 minutes. Start the day. That's a good idea. That is not a bad idea. Where did I take half off here at? I took half off at 157. I don't want to be too greedy here. I mean, I think it does fall quite a bit, but I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is kind of like trail it, manual trail. Like, I don't want it back up and over 150. So I might just put like a 155. Bring the stop down. Bring the stop down on it to 155. Otherwise, keep letting her work. You scaled out a fourth trigger finger. Nice, dude. You're up good on this one. Good job. That was such a clean head and shoulders. Such a clean head and shoulders. That pop up there to 165. And I was like, this is a good entry, guys. Up 30 cents off of that right now. Such good risk. Like 165 with a high day risk and up 30 cents now with the risk was 15. So clean. So clean. I'm going to take it down here. 133. I'm just going to take it down here. Because it may bounce around a little bit. 145. I don't know. 20 cents more on the leftovers. Not bad. I'll take it. Just feeling like I need to lock it in today. 175 to 135. That's not bad. A few hundred more shares would have been nice there, but I gotta get this small account growing, man. Gotta get the small account growing. SXTC, oh my god. Elevator down, 280 to 220. Wow. Wow. Man, that backside trade like that, God bless. That's such a good trade. Man, 280 down to 230. What a trade. Another great opportunity, like the risk being high a day. So much room down. CSIQ, I'm glad I stopped out of that one. I think it's just grinding higher. 200 days at 12, 20, or 30. Dude, I located this one right, CSIQ. I might need to hit this again. Yeah, 1125. $11.30. CSIQ 50 shares, $11.30. Hitting it again up here. 11.63 risk. $12.20 is the 200 day, which it may gravitate up towards. I'm gonna take it though. I try to grow a pair and take this because I still like it. CSIQ 20% short interest. Just to be mindful of that. Took a $10 L on it already, so I got a... Oh, big pullback right there, though. Big pullback, 11.14. But 11.30 short on it. Biggest candlestick of the day, CSIQ came in. God, if this one sells off back under 11, it's going to be really helpful today. Please don't come back up, CSIQ. Come on. The emotion that's very strong with me that I struggle with is like when I'm green on something, I really do not want it to curl back around and put me red. So that makes me take things off too early. Yeah, that emotion kind of makes me take things off too early. I think a good place to take half off is back where this sideways consolidation was at 1075. Do not want her to curl back around. Trying to think of what to do here. Today's been hard. SXTC, my God, that would have been beautiful. If I would have had like cheap shorts on it, I would have done it. ACHR, I'm going to bring down the stop. I just don't. Today's, I'm recognizing is not very simple for me today. OMEX, more of the simple trade. 877, adjust the stop, ACHR. And then CSIQ, I got 1130 short on this. I'm giving it still up there to 1160s. I want it to stay heavy and fade, but I don't like that 11 holding as support now. Try to be patient with the winners, not so patient with the losers. All right, let me catch up. Fades, did you take any more of OMEX? Keith, you longed it. You were up, then sold, and only got 15. Is there a hotkey for like putting your order on the ask? I'd have to look. There may be. Like, they have a hotkey to, liquidate positions, but it's a market order. And on a big spread like that, that can hurt bad. I need to email them about that. See if they can get like a hotkey for liquidating your positions, but throwing them on either the bid or ask. So you're not getting hit with, that major spread trying to market order in. I like my stops being market orders. That way I know it's going to take me out. I don't have to worry about that. But as far as taking profits goes, I would really like to be able to throw those on the bid or ask with a hotkey. Kayvon's working bro still, BRO. See how that's doing. Nice. Up towards VWAP. Good work. Tesla, maybe a sloppy second. Back up to the highs there, Tesla. Keith forgot to look at the spread, yeah. Oh, God. You just remember of someone making $55,000 the other day. I see. Yeah, that doesn't help. Man, 2 slow trades. If they work, will be a good green day. If they don't, probably going to be a break-even day today. I guess I'm happy with the day overall, though. I mean, it's not been an easy one. Yeah, you can't compare yourself like to others. Like, trade within your... Like, nobody can be Keith but Keith, So, you have your own risk parameters. You got your own sizing. You got your own trading philosophy and education. And nobody can be as efficient as you can with the trades. So I would suggest... It's tough. It's tough watching that kind of stuff out there because you want to emulate it. I know you're just joking, but it is a real emotion. I mean, people blow up a lot of times trying to do what others are doing. All right, what else are you guys working? I'm just sitting tight. I'm either going to break even on these 2 trades or make some more money. Bro, back up to VWAP. Nice, Kayvon. Kayvon, you did very well with those stops and letting these winners work. Good job. Your equity curve is going to go up. I believe it. Flag at the highs. SPY chopping around like a little penny stock. Flag I set up to 1250. I would be interested in this. 1240, I think I said. That is such good resistance at 1240. It's on earnings. I need to... Let me look at the short interest here. I need to be careful here. I don't... like I said, I don't want to overtrade today. .69% short. Man, 1240 is so good. It's undeniable how good it is. It's ETB for me. Broke high a day. It's in a little uptrend right now. Fast, I'm looking for speed. Speed is what you like to look for when you're looking to take the opposite side of the trade. If we get some speed up towards 12, I mean up from here really, I will take a short on it. But I'm trying not to trade anymore today. I'm kind of exhausted from a lot of this price action. But yeah, some speed on FLG. I'll probably look for a trade there. Right now, it's just on earnings and kind of grinding higher. OLB was nice. There were a couple plays that were pretty nice today. OLB was one of them. SXTC definitely one of them. Just expensive. Not expensive if you have kind of a larger account. I mean, even taking a couple hundred shares for pay $12 for 200 shares, 280 down to 230, 50 cents, 100 bucks, paying $12, but clearly worth it. Yeah, Fates. Comparison's the thief of joy. It really is. It really is. Nobody sees things as you see them, and nobody can be as efficient as you. I've wanted to be how I've seen consistently profitable trading is I've desired that more than making a ton of money. I want to have I want to look at 100 trades I'm taking and know that I can trust myself to not do anything pretty much stupid. Once you can learn to have the discipline to trust yourself, I think that's when your account starts growing. When you can trust yourself to do what's in your best interest for your account. So if you know you're not going to explode on one ticker, and you can learn to trust yourself and have the confidence to take trades. It's all about confidence, discipline, and focus. But yeah, I've always been, and I mean, since January, I'm pretty happy that I've taken a few big L's that have hurt. I'm going to do a video. We're going to review it. But I'm letting the winners run more. I have broken rules and 3 different trades I've let do too much damage. So that has hurt too, but fairly sideways. I'm ready to start making some moolah. That's what I'm ready to do. So I am trying to hold plays a little bit longer. It's like this CSIQ. I got 1130 average. I'm going to take half off, 1094. Set the adjusted stop break even on the rest, which is going to be 1130. So the stop was 30 cents. Took profits on about 35 cents. That's kind of 1-to-1. But then leftovers, I'm looking to take those down to 1040 or 50. So you want favorable risk-reward outcomes. And I'm definitely not saying I'm like... I have big trading flaws, like everybody. But you got to recognize them. What I don't want to do is try to be some guru that's like, this is easy. It's not easy at all. It's the last thing I want to do. I want to successfully grow a small account and help out everybody else that has a small account. Like, really just teach them show them the way, pretty much. Lay out the blueprint. Fades. As traders, we all come in to make money. We have to work our process with rules and discipline, or it can never work. Yeah, that's absolutely right. It's never going to work. That's the one thing that's difficult. I will say that is probably one of the most difficult things for newer traders. Once you go, especially offshore, and you have the freedom to trade as much as you want, and you have no rules, pretty much, you're the one who has to create the rules. It requires way too much discipline than people are used to taking on, right? When you go to work, for instance, you're going to work and you got a boss telling you kind of what to do. With this, you're telling yourself what to do, and you're going to be your biggest enemy in trading. You absolutely will be your biggest enemy, or you'll be your best friend. It's about learning, how I said just a little bit ago, learning to trust yourself. If you truly trust yourself to do what's in your best interest for your account, and you learn to not... And you understand that your emotions can very much hurt you. But if you can control your emotions, or you just know what they're telling you and you react to them, I mean, your equity curve is just gonna have major implications for it. Detaching yourself from the outcome entirely. Taking good setups, but recognizing they may not work out. But this is one of my favorite quotes right here. If you can learn to create a state of mind that's not affected by the behavior of the market, the struggle will cease to exist for you on your account. If you can create a state of mind that's not affected by the behavior of the market, the struggle will cease to exist. Well, why is that? Because you've essentially created a mindset that says, I don't know what's going to happen next, and that's okay. Right? You're the house. You throw out a hand of blackjack. You don't know if you're going to win it or not, but you're trading the sum, not the individual hand. You know over the series of trades that you're going to be profitable, trusting yourself to be, because of the rules and discipline that you're portraying with your account. I love the psychology of trading, guys. As you're aware, you're probably so sick of hearing me talk about it. I could go over the psychology of trading nonstop. It's the most important thing. Indicators are not the most important thing with trading. Let me repeat that. Indicators are not the most important thing with trading. Your entry is not the most important thing with trading. Your exit strategy is equally as important. Your mindset is, when in a trade, you're disciplined to take losers, small losers. Everybody's going to have losers, but but not everybody is going to have large losers. You can control the large losers. So yeah, guys, I mean, I know Kayvon was probably scratching his head too after I broke rules this week and had a loser after loser yesterday. And I'm like, dude, I feel so good. I really do. I feel good because I do trust myself. And I'm ready. I'm ready for... Put me in, coach. I'm ready for a large account. But we were talking about, and Kayvon made a good point. It's like, start small and prove it to yourself. Have a proof of concept and have progression with the account. Slow progression builds, and then your sizing will build on top of that. Once you're more consistent, just throw, you have more zeros on your order, so you're making more money. And I definitely agree with that. The problem is when you're red on fees, I'm like, dude, something's got to change there, because I should not be red on fees. I gotta start pushing the needle a little bit more, or maybe $1,000 account's too small, And I'm figuring that out for you guys. I'm doing the struggle so you don't have to. You're still going to struggle, but trying to figure this out, like 1,000 account, maybe. I mean, it can be done, but it is difficult. It can be done, but it is difficult. You don't have a lot of wiggle room with fees and taking red trades. There's not much wiggle room. So that's what I'm personally struggling with right now. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do, especially start of the month. Another $85 is going to be taken out. I'm trading like $10 in fees every day. So, and I've been a sideways trader for 3 or 4 months. I'm feeling good letting the winners run. So I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. If I need to size up on the account, or if I actually can get this turned back around. And I'm not sure the answer of that. I think I can turn it around, but it's going to be it's going to be tough. I need quite a few days like today, pretty much. I need a whole month of today. And then I think we're off to the races. If I can have $1,000 month with this account. But if I take a few big red days, man, it's going to be tough because I don't have the buying power to be in more than 1 or 2 trades at a time. And you guys know I like to take multiple signals. So that's me rambling on. You guys are probably wanting alerts, but I'm probably not trading. I don't know if I'm trading again. Maybe I should. I've said with the green days be more aggressive, but I mean there's just not much out there. Flag was FLG was one I'm monitoring at 1240. If it gets a fast move up there, I'll be interested in that. I'm gonna catch up on chat though. OMEX, good work those who are still holding that one. MG, thank you. I'm glad I hit CSIQ again. That's why I have that rule. I got a lot of rules, guys. I need to make a rules video because you gotta put rules on the account, knowing your weaknesses and whatnot. All right, I'm going to catch up. Yep, phase, battling ourselves daily, absolutely. Keith, you're up 385, paper. So, Keith, what's your rule today now? You're just going to try to avoid the spread of your plays? Fades, check out Trade the Pool. You never tried prop firms giving it a shot. Keith, you'd rather short. You're just trying to get comfortable with the process. That's a mature mindset. I think you're seeing it. It's just not comfortable for you yet. And I remember starting out that way too. I'm never gonna short because you're like, I can lose an infinite amount of money. It's just uncomfortable taking not our net. Okay, you've heard it said this way. Our natural inclination in life. I mean, this is just in life in general. Is we want to root for success. We want to root for people to make money. We want to root for companies to be successful. But then you've also heard it said with trading that it's probably a good idea to not be doing what the 90% of people are doing. If 90% are doing one thing, be cautious, essentially. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. It's what Buffett said. So that means when something's tanking, rather than thinking I want to chase that down with them, I don't want to. I have the fear of missing out. Let's think of it like most people think with FOMO though. FOMO, something's going straight up, and you have the fear of missing out. That's the natural feeling, right? We have to do a lot against our own emotions. You see something going straight up, you don't want to miss out on it. You take the long, and then you see the ticker elevator down. That's why a lot of traders gravitate towards shorting, because they get so burned out buying breakouts and buying things at the top that they naturally will start gravitating towards just what works. I mean, it's not that. And you're seeing it work. We can flip through so many tickers today where it just SXTC straight up to resistance in the elevator down. Elevator down. OLB, we saw that up towards pre-market resistance, $2, elevator down. And shorting is reacting to the move, which is nice. You don't have to predict volume coming in, kind of like I was doing with a yellow trade on AREB this morning. The last few trading days has had the morning rip. The longs, you kind of have to anticipate and predict more volume to come into it. On the short side, you kind of want volume not to even be there. You want to come in after the move has been made. That way, you can short this move to 80, with a risk high day. Always, Keith and anybody else in here, always, there's a few different things we went over the other day I want you guys to focus on. A, is this your signal? Is this a good setup? Is this a favorable outcome for you? Pocket pair, ace hand setup. If it is, then B, you need to define what your risk reward is. That's one thing a lot of gurus do not focus on. It's not a very popular topic, but you have to go over it because it's a profitable topic. You have to. Newer traders are going to blow up all the time if you don't. It's just not a sexy topic, so people don't focus on it. You have to have a favorable risk reward outcome, meaning if I get in here, what's my risk and what's my reward? It needs to be favorable. If you're buying in near the top, the risk is going to be probably pretty tight, right? I mean, you need to have tight risk if you're buying something high. But a lot of newer traders, they buy high and they hope higher. So what was that trade you were trading? UPXI? It's a tough one, man. I mean, that is a tough one. You're up $2 up to 18, and you got people buying this. You need a really strict set of guidelines for yourself if longing this. I'm not telling anybody there's not ways to make money on this on the long side. It's just there's too much risk involved. So on these plays that are up that much. So if you're getting involved with it, I mean, did you have a clear defined stop on it? I mean, you stopped out. You stopped out. You had a $65 L. I mean, that's better than blowing up, right? I mean, you clearly stopped out of it. But was it a manual stop? Mental stop? See, I'm not even disciplined enough, and I realize that, to do the mental stops. It kind of sucks to say that. I'm pretty much not disciplined enough, because that's why I started just mainly focusing on the single entries, because the first few months of trading, I had a few big L's on the account, realizing that I'm not disciplined enough to stop out. So what I'm doing is I'm setting the stop immediately, and I'm trying to focus in on something else so I don't tunnel in on one play, because I have blown up accounts tunneling in on one play, on one trade, one ticker. Never worth it. Absolutely never worth it. Terrible idea. Catching up on chat. So Keith, yeah, you rather go short. It's gonna take some time. Honestly, I mean, it's not that you find necessarily comfort in shorting something that's going straight up. You just know what your emotions are telling you, and you know what those emotions are doing to 90% of traders out there. 90%ers are seeing something going up, and they don't want to miss out, so they're buying it. But you recognize that's what's happening to the majority, so you're just taking the opposite end of the trade. Now, when you're a contrarian trader like that, you're initially, a lot of times, going to be red on it. When you're taking the opposite end of the trade, a lot of times you're going to start red on it. Probably the majority of the time you're starting red on it, as the emotions and longs are still accumulating it. That's why it's not a bad idea to size down and apply a little wider risk. And now I'm uncomfortable taking longs. Anything I long, dude, I'm scared to death because I see the elevator down so often. And I know longs, probably a little, I don't know. Longs go deer in headlights more often, in my opinion, than shorts. And so they'll go deer in headlights. They won't stop out. And you get those like elevator downs and fades. Probably like SXTC right now. You just get the elevator down and fade, and it's awful. Music in the market. Good to see you in here. Thank you for being a part of the channel. I appreciate the kind words. You're up $600 since watching the channel. I love it. Good job. Good job. Music in the market. So, it's coming up to lunchtime, and people are dwindling out of here. I guess it's as the volume's dying out, trades are dying out. So, today's Friday. These Fridays come quick. What's the consensus on tonight? Do you guys want to do a live stream? FLGUSOB. It was 10 cents away for me. I wanted some speed on it. Oh well. No complaints today. That's what I said. No complaints. CSIQ's heavy on this prior support line right here. Man, if we get the pullback now, it's going to be snapping down through 1050. That would be nice. Fades heading on out of here. Going to go study. Always a student of the market is Fades. Yeah, I'm just going to work these two leftovers and just hang out with you guys for a little while before we wrap it on up for the day. But good work, Fades. OMEX, you still working that one, or did you take all off? Oh man, Texas Roadhouse is calling my name. My birthday's coming up. Free appetizer. Oh, that place does damage. Just sitting tight and two leftovers. Guys, let me know if you have any questions. Or if you want to do the Friday night live stream tonight, let me know about that too. Today was a struggle to be green. Or let's just put it this way. It was not... Wasn't as simple as some other days. Not as easy breezy. OMEX, man, that 175 hit. Happy about that. SXTC popping up. ACHR. ACHR need that to stay heavy. Yeah, slowing down a lot out there. CORZ, there is some potential here. 50-day moving average, CORZ is 863. Need it a little higher. Throw it on the watch list, though. Yeah, alert anything you guys are looking at if you're in anything. Just kicking back here. Keith, I was thinking about you. You think I should size up on shorting because you have consistency and longs suck? Yeah. Today didn't even feel like that great of a day. I mean, if I can have, like, at minimum, this kind of a day daily, I mean, I think that's going to take care of the fees. Longs do suck. Oh my god. BNTX, big drop, as Kayvon pointed out. Shorts I'm just so much more comfortable with, dude. Like I can work shorts all day. If I'm in a long, I'm terrified. I'm terrified because I know how the stairs up work. You know, as soon as the party's over, the lights go out and it's a wrap. Longs unwind these things all day, and generally they're not going to like spike up out of nowhere, you know, unless Trump tweets something. Generally they don't spike up out of nowhere, but when you're long something, man, they do shoot down out of nowhere. Kayvon, how you feeling? You took a couple good stops and worked. Which winner was it that you worked? Like Bro, yeah, BRO. Yeah, Bro couldn't get over VWAP, unfortunately. Join the dark side, Keith. 380 on AMBP is really good. I did just tap that. 380. It's a metals play. It's very thinly traded. I'm just going to check the shorts on it because it's very tight risk. Yeah, it's too much. Keith, you feel like an idiot didn't check the spread first. Yeah, that's just that's a spread thing. It's that's a tough one. It's gonna, Keith, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's gonna be hard. I mean, you see how hard this has been for me with this size account? It is gonna be really hard. Especially, are you on the promotion, or are the fees gonna get taken out soon too? It's gonna be hard. You're gonna have to have some pretty good green days coming up and not big red days. It is not going to be easy, but I believe you can do it. Just don't swing for home run. I mean, with our size accounts, it would be nice to hit a home run trade, but you know how I teach. I teach, over 10 trades. It's okay to have losers. Just try to make your winners a little bigger. Today took an L on AREB and an L on CSIQ. OMEX took about 30 off of that. Okay, Vaughn. No, I'm staying on, just hanging out with you guys because I really don't have anything else to do till I pick up my kids. I don't think I'm trading anything. I might if like CORZ, maybe. CORZ, there's one I am eyeballing. Need that up towards like 850. I mean, it is at 820. It's just slow. I want a little speed. You're starting to see it now. Yep, you will see it. It's experience, man. It's time in the market. What do they say? Time in the market beats timing the market. That's a different kind of reference, but came to mind. You just need... indicators are not going to be where you find consistency. As I've always said, consistency starts in the mind. Oh my God, WHLR. Well, damn it, missed that one. Yeah, consistency starts in the mind, but you do need to develop that hunch. That gut feeling when you see something good, when you see your signal. You got to develop that. I mean, that's going to just come with experience. But then after that comes master. You got to master yourself. Then after that, not to F up. You got the 50 max on it too. Good. Good. Yeah, Keith, you got locked out for the day, but you're right. I mean, you're saving yourself from yourself because you would have gone on tilt mode. Yeah, that's why I put that on my account too. I'm like, and I feel it bubbling up within me when I'm going on tilt mode. I'm so aggravated. Even today, I was nearly on tilt mode, even not being super red, but I was just getting so aggravated that nothing was complying. Well, it's not a guarantee, Keith. Focus on shorting now to build the account up. Definitely not a guarantee. So it's tough, Still define your risk per trade and put it out there. But yeah, it's gonna need to let some winners run. That's what I'm trying to do here too with leftovers. Let some winners run. If I can get like CSIQ to fade, ACHR to fade, if we can get a $60, $70, $80 day, that would be good. But when you're already up on the day and it's just either making more or not making as much, it's a lot easier for my emotions to handle that, if that makes sense. With you guys knowing my struggle, it's a lot easier for my emotions. Alright, I'm going to flip around a little bit. I can't believe AREB curled back around. That's too funny. Oh, CEP might be a play, guys. These longs are getting bored. Look at CEP curling back around. Oh my god. Should I YOLO this? No. Like a 10 share YOLO. If it goes up to like 40, that would be helpful. 10 share YOLO against like... I wouldn't even want to YOLO that much. It's giving back too much on the day. The elevator down would be awful on this, though. It would be so bad. This thing, unbelievable. Kevon, stop me from taking a boredom trade. I can so see on this Friday with nothing going on, something like this squeezing up again. Who said this was not high probability, Kayvon? Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. I can totally see it though. Friday, nothing going on. I can so see it. No, it was looking at a YOLO long. I would not be shorting this. Yeah, the low float stuff, the spready stuff, I tend to not short those. The small caps maybe with 50 million in the float or higher, I don't mind shorting those. But if something like 5 million in the float, I'm really not going to be shorting that. Man, this SXTC, dude, this is so gorgeous on the 5-day. $3. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Yeah, I mean, it feels like it can happen. It can pop up today. I mean, look at the last several days. $10. The YOLO trades, I had a mentor who would do YOLO longs here and there, and they would work out very well. But again, you're sizing a lot different. Very small, tight loss. That's kind of the idea behind them. CEP. I may YOLO in like 3 shares, dude. If this thing pops 10 points. Stop down at like 32.50, 32. It's such a YOLO trade. So I don't even know if I'm gonna do it. I'm just monitoring it. With nothing going on, I could see it happening. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. CEP getting juicy. Alright, I'll do it. What the hell? Just a few shares against like 32. $32.20. We'll take profit at 40. Just a few YOLO shares. CP 34.59 average. I told you I could see this thing moving, man. Spiking up right now. Bad boy. Yeah, potentially. Give him. I mean, it's so small. It's yellow trade. If it doesn't work out, give him back. Tiny amount. You're looking for bro through VWAP. Yeah, climbing back up there. Nice. I'm still with 3 trades right now. I'm with 3 trades. CEP making highs. That's too funny. Nothing else going on. That's why I could see it happening. She can sell off quick, though. She can definitely sell off quick. Stop is at 32.20, which is about $7-8 risk for decent return if this thing continues up. There's no way I'm going heavy on something like this. Way too much risk involved. Higher she goes. How high are we going? How high are we going, CEP? I'll take it off. I'll take it off. Just pan the wallet. $38. It's been hit it a few times there. I couldn't really get through it. We'll see. I could see it still going. CSIQ really trying to hold this support line I got out, 1060, and then ACHR kind of sitting around my average. Yeah, CEP, the halt up would have been sick. Yeah, it's getting a little still up here for me. Wanted a little quicker, fast halt up, volume coming in. Maybe it still gets it, but I'll just be done with it for now. CSIQ, I need you to stay heavy and fade. My stop is way up there. I need to adjust my stops across the board. Alright, let me adjust CSIQ. My stop on leftovers, I'm going to bring it down a bit. Like 1107. And profit target 1020. And then ACHR, that's curling all the way back around. Let me look. The 877 stop. I'm gonna bring that down to 873. So just adjusting stops a little bit with these other leftovers that I'm working right now. I mean, ACHR is heavy under VWAP. I still like it, but I do want to reduce risk a little bit since I am green. CSIQ kind of does look like it wants to curl around. This 1060's been holding up really well on it. I'll just leave the stop there, 1107, and kind of let it do its thing. Okay, let me flip around. Yeah, flag was good up there, 12.29 against 12.40. That was 30-cent payout, 10-cent risk. COZR is one I've been eyeing too, but that's the 50-day on that is 863. A little far off from the risk I'd have on that. All right. Kevon just still working bros, that's it. Or did you get out? Bro, rather. Bro, up over VWAP, nice. Sold half, bro, nice, alright. Good work, good work. Man, yeah, ACHR. Really like these two other trades to work out. We'll see. We will see. Gonna give them room too. Guys, I think I'm gonna grab a little something to eat. Y'all want anything? Do a little coffee run, grab something to eat. I got my stop set here. Yeah. Alright. I'll be back in 30 minutes or so to check in, see how you guys are doing. Alright. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back here in a little bit. CEP still up there around 37, testing that out. The only one that may be a trade for me is CORZ up towards 850. Not sure we're going to get it. CEP still trying to hold up. Pulled backs, holding up right now. She may climb today. I don't know. Never know. Never know. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to grab something to eat. What's going on, guys? Wow. SMMT. Oh my god. What a drop here. Wow. I did look at this one this morning too for a potential hangover. Would that have been fun to be a part of? Wowzers. Oh my god, Kevin. Can I be a part of one of these at some point in my life, please? Dropping 10 points. With, even just 100 shares. Man. Kayvon halted, news pending. Good cut on TMUS. ACHR, I'm about to get stopped out of that one. Adjusted my stops coming up to it. I can't get a break with this one. Yeah, just what just happened? It didn't take me out for some reason. Well, here's the order going back out. And CSIQ's been curling around on me too. Yeah, not fun. 1107 average there. Oh well. A lot of these plays curling back around on me. Leftovers not working out on those. Leftovers worked on OMEX today. I got the 134 fill down there. Outside of that, not too great. Is Summit open back up yet? SMMT. Monitoring SMT when that opens up. CORZ, that one got real close to where I wanted it. Let me see if there's a trade here. 863, still a little far off of that for me. Short CMG. Yeah, I like that one too. Wow, AC HR keeps giving me an unexpected error on the stop. That's not good. That is really not good. I like that pullback off at 880 though with it. I want to I don't know how comfortable I am leaving this one sitting here if that's going to happen. Stop market, confirm and send. It is a stop market. I should not get, that should not happen. Alright, CMG I kind of like too. Let me pull that one up. I need to look at that chart again. CMG. $50.60. I like what I did yesterday. You know, snapping 50 down to 48. That was kind of a nice move. Chipotle Mexican Grill. Worse than expected. Q1 sales results. And she goes higher. Interesting. Alright. CMG. Let me check the short interest on it. Chipotle. Short percent, nothing. No short percent really at all on it. I'm getting order errors, dude. I don't know what's going on. I just put it in at 5160. Let me try again. Why am I getting all these errors? I don't know. Let me refresh. I'm gonna refresh it. Then my P&L will look completely different. What is going on here? Something's going on with the platform. because my ACHR order wasn't going out, and then I can't get filled on this one. Revenge trade on your burrito bowl. Oh, what is going on? I like this trade. Frick. I'm a little concerned right now. I'm going to try to get out of ACHR. Oh my god. I can't even get out of a trade. What about CSIQ? Okay, that's the first time that's ever happened. I'm getting unexpected errors when trying to liquidate the positions on market. It's happened on limit, but markets it's never happened on. So I contacted them trying to get emailed them. I want to figure out what the problem is. I have no idea. Cause for concern. Cause for concern. Thankfully, it's not a low float play whipping me up and down. That would be bad. Alright, the trades today. Omex was the better one. Omex, pretty much the better trade of the day. Yeah, CMG sitting right there, 5160. Not bad. Not bad looking at all. I could see that one pulling in a little bit. SMMT still pending news. SMMT pending news. Cores, and didn't quite get up there. BBAI at highs. SMMT still halted down. What is going on? Certainly going to be opportunity there whenever that opens up. When did it halt? Over 10 minutes ago. Well, 12:34. 20 minutes ago, it halted. Somebody knew about this news coming out. BBAI at 350. And SPY climbing on up. Man, SMMT on leftovers or something, dude. Oh my god. That would have made for a nice day. All right, guys. I'm gonna head on out of here. I gotta leave in a few minutes, anyways. I emailed technical services, and they got back to me immediately. So I'm happy about that. They're going to take care of this very quick. Technical services. I'm just glad I'm not in like CEP. I've had no problems with this for 4 months, so I'm gonna figure out what the issue is. They'll figure it out, and then we'll go from there. Thankfully, just a couple slower trades leftover wise, but guys, thank you for tuning in. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing the Friday night live stream tonight. Wife is working tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to be up pretty early with the kids. I'll think about it. It's always a good time. I'll think about it. But traders, otherwise, not so easy. This week, not the easiest of weeks. So good job if you're, flatlining, stabilizing, preserving the capital, sitting on the hands, all the stuff. Discipline is key. But Kayvon, I'm speechless right now. I'm going to get something very nice with that money. So you're green today, huh? You doubled up. You said you were going to throw $1 my way if you were green all week. You doubled it up. So you were green today, huh? On BRO? Thank you, man. I appreciate you. And appreciate your support. I'm going to go get something very nice now. Now that I got some moolah. Appreciate you, man. I'm sure we'll touch base later on, as we do. Now you got me fired up. Now I got to do the Friday night live stream. Maybe I'll go buy an airplane bottle with that. Yeah. Order filled. There we go. And then CSIQ. Okay, the orders are working now. I got out ACHR, CSIQ. I'm still working. I may just keep working this one if the orders are going to work, and I'm not fretting over that. Put a stop, adjust the stop back up to the 11 like I had. Don't forget about the tax, man. Yeah, for real. For real. So, what is that? About 50 cents. Thanks, man. Should be a write-off for you. Okay, that order did work. I'm just asking them what they did. So that did work for me. Traders, CSIQ, I don't know. I'm trying to leave leftovers here. 11.30, $11 stop. See if that thing can crack and continue lower. That would be nice. I'm going to do that. I'm going to let that one try to work for me. So I'll be up, after fees. 1, 2, 30 cents. I don't know. If this stops me out, we'll be up probably like 25 to 30. If it works, continues to work, could be up 40 plus on the day. So that'll be it for me today, though, guys. Good work. Kayvon being green all week. Heck yeah. And great discipline. Now, it's only up from here. You can trust yourself on those stops. Good stop, man. Good stop. We'll touch base in a little bit, but have a good weekend, guys. I may or may not see you tonight, but otherwise I will definitely see you Monday morning as we kick off another solid week. All right, guys.